26, Ribeiro Wood. I'm a first year level 2 fabrication and welding student, and I just want to say thank you for taking time to listen to me today, and I hope that what I have to say is interesting to you all. I'll be talking about my experience as a female studying in a technology course. The struggles of being a minority in that course, in male to female ratio, and the struggles of being a small female in the engineering industry, because it doesn't help sometimes. But a little bit of background about me is I went to Wardle Academy in Rochdale, and in my GCSEs I chose a few things, but one of them was resistant materials. There wasn't a lot of variety, we didn't have a lot of things and a lot of equipment, and it was basically scraping the surface. I knew that there was a lot more to this subject, which is why it made me want to choose it as I went to college. I knew schools struggled with the funding for subjects like this, as they're not seen as the main, the more important subjects, because they're not that academic like maths and English and science. So it kind of motivated me, well, go into this new, this new world, despite me being a female, because I know it is mainly male-dominated in technology and in engineering, and it kind of like inspired me to do something that I wanted to do, which is why I chose the course, and I'm really glad that I did. It wasn't promoted in high school to choose courses such as technologies, and that's because schools, and rightfully so, they persuade children to go for the maths courses and for the English and the law and psychology, which is great, but a lot of students don't choose what they want to do because of pressure. And I found that from my parents and from my families when I said, oh, by the way, I'm going to study fabrication and welding, I kind of got the look off my dad. Kind of wanted more for me, and that's what upsets me sometimes. I think from a lot of parents' views, these technologies, and it's a shame really, going into something in technology is kind of a plan B for people who didn't pass GCSEs or struggle to, and don't have a lot of hope for the future. And that's me talking to other people and talking to other people's families, and that's what they've told me. When really, I know I passed all of my GCSEs, and I was offered to go to a few different things, but I still chose to do something that I wanted to do. When people ask me what do you do at college, I weld, and they're like, oh really? I didn't know girls do that. And that's what I'm talking to you about today, really, as well, is to try and push past this stigma. Because I think a lot of females don't choose technology, even if they are interested. I've met a few that have been interested in it, yet have gone for the A-level route, which is a shame, because I love what I do. I enjoy coming to college. It takes me a while to get here, because I have to travel a while, but I enjoy what I do a lot. I'm glad I didn't go any other route at the moment, even though I had the opportunities. I feel like I've gone and experienced something which not a lot of young girls will do, because they don't feel like they can. And it's a real bad shame that when you ask, when people say, oh, I didn't know that girls went to do this course, it's like, why? Are we not welcome, or are we not capable? And that is not the case whatsoever, because as soon as I stepped through into that course and met my tutors, who I absolutely love with all of my heart, fantastic, and met all the lads, because I think now I'm the only girl in the course, but in the workshop as well is about 30-40 of us, and most of the time I'm the only girl there, but people kind of feel intimidated by that, when really I don't get treated any different. I get more jokes thrown at me, and I get more stick sometimes because I can't reach stuff, and sometimes it's like, please can you speed this drill up for me because I can't reach the top of it. But that is literally it. Instead of promoting women to go into engineering and making it a big thing about women, I think they should be promoting equality, that anyone's welcome. not just girls, it's not just boys as well, everyone all together, is that the engineering and technology industry, it's not a big thing if a girl comes in, or if a woman comes into that job. It shouldn't be made a big deal about. It's not all, you know, a big round of applause because you've done it. It's just I feel like people should be made to feel welcome and not made a big deal out of, and that everything should be viewed as very equal. And that way I think a lot more people would go into this industry and thrive in it. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope me sharing my experience has helped you all understand and understand like the challenges of skilled jobs and how it is to get into them. And hopefully more people, more women will go into engineering industries so that we can balance it all out and everything be nice and equal so that we can all thrive. I don't get, there's no like resentment from anyone that, why is there a girl in here? Or why is there a girl doing this? Or she can do that better than me. People help me out a lot to be the best person that I can be in there, and I think that's really, it's nice support, and I want to share that with everyone else and all the other girls out there who do feel like they should go into engineering. And there is a big woman in engineering programme going on at the moment, but I agree with it. I think it's fantastic, but I think